Have you ever felt frustrated by your children's disrespect or felt a growing distance between you and them? It's a common challenge many parents face, and understanding how to handle these situations with wisdom and patience can transform your family dynamics. In this video, we'll explore powerful strategies to address disrespect and estrangement without escalating conflicts. You'll discover why staying calm, protecting family secrets, and fostering understanding are key to maintaining strong relationships. Stay tuned until the end to learn how these principles can help you build a harmonious family and create a supportive environment where both you and your children can thrive. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Truly wise parents, when confronted with their children's disrespect and growing distance, only need to remember a few key principles to guide them through such challenges. When your children disregard your feelings and begin to distance themselves, it's important not to respond with anger or engage in arguments. Instead, remember this essential advice: sometimes simply staying composed and accepting the situation is enough. There is a poignant observation in the book Transparent People which states, the more independent the children become, the more isolated the parents feel. Despite this, wise parents continue to offer understanding and support, often saying things like, "I'm fine, you go ahead, busy yourself," as time moves on and children mature. The emotional distance between parents and children can widen, leading to feelings of loss, confusion, or dissatisfaction. Yet, even in the face of these changes, it is crucial to maintain your composure and avoid confrontation. The 6 words of wisdom, staying calm and accepting, are often all that is needed. Additionally, maintaining discretion in personal matters can be quite challenging. Schopenhauer, in his work Into the Wisdom of Life, reflects on the importance of keeping our personal affairs private. He suggests that we should regard our matters as secrets, revealing them only to those who have a direct stake in them. Often, others, especially those who are not intimately involved, may lack genuine sympathy and might instead engage in gossip that could exacerbate family tensions. Take, for example, a historical situation from the Guangxu era of the Qing dynasty. In the village of Dengtongo, there lived a farmer's family dependent on rented land. The farmer's wife had 2 sons and 3 daughters. While the daughters were all married, the sons remained single for a long time. The farmer's wife, who had not received formal education, frequently shared her grievances with her neighbors. Her 2 sons were rebellious, often engaging in arguments with her and spending their nights playing cards outside the home. The farmer's wife, dissatisfied and frustrated, voiced her complaints to the neighbors. This led to the spread of rumors about her sons, which tarnished their reputation throughout the nearby villages. As the sons reached marriageable age, the farmer struggled to find suitable partners for them, hoping that marriage would bring stability and maturity. However, the negative reputation that preceded the sons made it challenging to find families willing to accept them as suitors. Even though the sons were diligent workers and showed care for their mother during her illness, the reputation built by the farmer's wife's complaints overshadowed their good deeds. The farmer's frustration and public complaints resulted in widespread gossip, which not only embarrassed him but also negatively impacted his son's chances for marriage. This situation highlights how the act of sharing personal grievances publicly can have far-reaching and unintended consequences, often exacerbating the very problems one seeks to address. Some children might exhibit disrespectful behavior towards their parents in public settings, yet beneath this exterior, they often still deeply crave their parents' approval. When parents repeatedly highlight their children's flaws or shortcomings in front of others, it can severely damage the child's reputation and erode their self-esteem. This kind of public criticism can be detrimental, potentially leading the child to engage in self-destructive behavior. As parents, it is essential to exercise patience, resolve family conflicts privately, and refrain from criticizing our children's weaknesses in public. Internally, the family should embody understanding and support externally. Parents should be cautious and tactful. Regardless of the state of our relationship with our children, we must always defend their dignity in front of others, preventing outsiders from making judgments or interfering. The home should serve as a sanctuary of belonging, harmony, and peace. It is crucial to safeguard family secrets and maintain the integrity of family unity. Additionally, it is important to avoid unnecessary arguments. Resist the impulse to argue or refute points aggressively. Sometimes stepping back and refraining from immediate confrontation can lead to better outcomes. As Benjamin Franklin wisely noted, argument is a game played by people, but it's a strange game where no one has ever won. Many individuals who maintain a calm demeanor with acquaintances often struggle to show the same patience as family members, especially their parents. Children, in particular, may lose their temper and engage in disputes more easily with those they are closest to. For example, old Lou, the neighbor, frequently lamented that his daughter's attitude toward him had grown colder, often resulting in heated arguments. The root of their conflicts lay in simple misunderstandings. While she would share her daily experiences and seek his engagement, he would interrupt her, preoccupied with his interests. His daughter, who had not yet found a partner, struggled with self-esteem and faced criticism from her father when she expressed dissatisfaction with her job or sought a career change. She needed patience and understanding during these formative years. When old Louisiana decided to learn video editing and grew frustrated with his daughter's attempts to teach him, he would lament that despite raising her with a focus on education, she was now unwilling to assist him. These disputes often escalated into fierce quarrels, leading to a strained relationship where his daughter eventually withdrew emotionally. Her interactions with old Louisiana became marked by silence and distance, with her heart closing off entirely. Some parents can be excessively rigid in their approach to raising their children. They may impose strict rules and not allow their children the freedom to make mistakes or make their own decisions. This overly controlling behavior often leads to increased tension, especially when children start to act out rebelliously. Such rebellious behavior can result in more confrontational and aggressive interactions, which only serve to heighten the conflict between parents and their children. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. When faced with disrespect or defiance from their children, parents should strive to maintain a calm and objective demeanor. Parents must be willing to acknowledge their own mistakes and shortcomings when necessary, setting a positive example for their children by demonstrating accountability. Conversely, when children are at fault, it's important not to resort to authoritative reprimands that may trigger further resistance or deepen the conflict. Instead, parents should practice patience and restraint, allowing respect to guide their interactions without descending into arguments. This approach can encourage children to engage in self-reflection and develop a more thoughtful attitude. The French writer Maroya once remarked, "To think that two people have the same thoughts, the same judgments, and the same desires is the most absurd thought, and it's also undesirable." This insight highlights that conflicts between parents and children are often not simply about right or wrong. Each generation has distinct life experiences and responsibilities that shape their perspectives, contributing to the generation gap. These differences can make it challenging for both generations to find common ground and understanding. Young people may sometimes appear immature due to their lack of experience and may disregard their parents' advice. On the other hand, older individuals might become more set in their ways and more prone to nagging as they age. In such situations, fostering mutual understanding and tolerance becomes essential. It is important for parents to exercise restraint, remain open to their children's viewpoints, and maintain a healthy emotional distance. As suggested in Awakening of Parents, it is beneficial to adapt to the evolving needs of children as they grow older. As we age and our children mature, it is vital to recognize and empathize with the challenges they face. Rather than getting caught up in minor disputes, it is more productive to focus on enjoying our later years, taking care of our physical and emotional well-being, and preparing for a comfortable and fulfilling retirement. This approach can ultimately be the most effective and rewarding way to navigate the complex dynamics of parent-child relationships. Third, it's crucial not to let anger control your responses. Instead, Focus on stabilizing your emotions and finding ways to handle the situation with calmness and humor. A compelling example of this approach can be seen in the story of Wang Jinga, a prominent figure from the widely recognized transformations program. Wang Jinga, who came from a wealthy family in Jin, grew up with little parental oversight and a sense of entitlement. His behavior, characterized by skipping classes, causing trouble, and showing disrespect, became habitual. When he first participated in the rural exchange program, he struggled to adapt. On the initial day, his luggage was confiscated by the staff, and his reaction was one of extreme frustration, even resulting in a physical altercation. At his host grandfather's house in the countryside, Wang Jinga continued to display arrogance, dismissing the village grandmother's kind gesture of cooking for him with scornful words, declaring Wang Jinga, would rather starve than eat anything from you. Despite his disrespectful attitude, the rural grandparents chose not to react with anger. Instead, they responded with patience and continued to offer him warm meals. The grandmother, showing remarkable kindness, even traveled for 3 hours along a mountain road to care for him and encourage him to make the most of his experience. Over more than a month, Wang Jinga began to appreciate the genuine care of his rural hosts. This silent yet profound compassion eventually led him to reflect on his behavior. He became more understanding and sought to reconcile with his parents who had previously been inattentive. His transformed perspective led him to stay in touch with the rural family, build a new toilet for them, and bring gifts during holidays. This story underscores the power of maintaining emotional stability and responding with warmth in the face of disrespect. When children ignore or disrespect you, it is essential to manage your emotions effectively. Anger often exacerbates problems and can damage relationships. Warmth, patience, and care are more effective in addressing rebellious behavior and fostering respect. Napoleon once said, "The person who can control their emotions is greater than the general who can take down a city." Those who master their emotions are better equipped to resolve conflicts and navigate difficult situations with their children. The path to earning respect and fostering a harmonious family environment begins with self-control. Avoid allowing emotions to dictate your reactions. In the chaos of life, loud voices and heated arguments often obscure the truth. Sometimes, opting for silence and peace is the most constructive response. The book Before You Leave reflects this sentiment, noting that the relationship between parents and children evolves through gradual separation and is an opportunity to cherish and cultivate. A harmonious family life avoids unnecessary disputes and focuses on nurturing mutual respect and understanding. Truly wise parents, when dealing with their children's disrespect and emotional distance, should remember not to get angry or engage in arguments. Instead, they should strive for emotional stability and respond with kindness and understanding. The emotional climate set by parents profoundly influences their children's development and the overall well-being of the family. May we all cultivate more empathy and patience in our remaining years, minimizing blame and complaints, and working together to create a warm and joyful home. So what have you learned about navigating your children's disrespect and estrangement today? We hope the strategies and insights we've shared provide you with valuable tools to approach these challenges with wisdom and patience. Whether it's learning to stay calm, maintaining family privacy, or fostering understanding, these principles can make a significant difference in your relationships. We're curious to know what's one key lesson you've taken from this video, and how do you plan to apply it in your own life? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your feedback not only helps us understand what resonates with you, but also encourages others who may be facing similar challenges. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and share with friends and family who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable insights and tips. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.